The left high flow channel at Harvie Passage is suitable for well-equipped and experienced whitewater river users. If you do not have river safety training knowledge or Class 3 whitewater skills, you're much better served using the safer and still super fun, bright, low flow channel of Harvie Passage. Hey, Gord here with AQ Outdoors, checking in with you for part 2 of our Harvie Passage left side guide series. In this video, we're going to be focusing on the first 2 main drops, 2R and 2L. These features are a nice way of easing yourself into the bigger features just downstream. Drop 2R, often referred to as Gene Simmons due to it being a long tongue, and 2L vary quite a bit depending on a few factors: water levels, the bypass gates being open on the east side of Harvie Passage near the Deerfoot, amongst other things. In many cases, these are the most mellow of the 3 main defined drops at Harvie Passage. The nature of both 2R and 2L at most water levels is a green tongue style ramp into waves, followed by some confused boily water. These boils tend to give the most grief to less confident paddlers. The rapids themselves are pretty straightforward. A good strategy to avoid the boils is just run down the respective ramps across the current and straight into the huge eddies. The water above the drops 2R and 2L is relatively slow. You can paddle pretty close to the edge without committing to the feature below. This means you have lots of time to really line yourself up. The first drops are a good place to play around with how this feels in your boat and will give you a good feel for the larger rapids below. 2R, or Gene Simmons, at lower levels is basically a green tongue that flows into a small piled V wave, great for dynamic S-turns, but not really enough power to be great for surfing. As the levels go up, the foam pile increases in size and the feature becomes more retentive. As this happens, half-slice boats and river supboards are the best crafts for surfing this fun, low-angled wave that has a cool, bigger water feel to it, more so than anything else in the immediate Calgary area. In the rare case that the east side bypass gates are open, 2R becomes a brilliant 15-foot wide wave, and the turbulent water below disappears. This is great for surfing. If you catch it like this, then you gotta get there. 2L also changes at different levels. As it gets higher, it'll become more of a steep green wave that is surfable. However, the non-existent shoulders can make it difficult for getting into from either side. Lower levels, you can surf the surfer's left shoulder, but have to be careful of shallow boulders just downstream. Given that 2R and 2L features are kind of the warm-up rapid in the high flow channel, it is key to note that with decent river rescue skills, there is still plenty of time to get swimmers and boats into the eddy before Fight Club or 3L. In saying that, if you get an unlucky bounce out of a boil or whirlpool, getting both swimmer and gear to shore may be challenging. Don't be afraid to use the midstream eddy as your rescue zone. We've seen lots of rescues not go smoothly here as people committed to the riverbank eddies rather than the much nearer midstream eddy. 2R and 2L are a great spot to test your mettle in the bigger feeling high flow channel and can be a stepping stone in themselves as you don't have to commit to running the bigger features below. Thanks for watching this video, and please feel free to leave your questions and comments below. We will answer them as soon as we can, and hit that subscribe button to see more great videos.